want us just to slip the real one in here?
I think that
one's live too.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's
I thought it was just fake. That's why I was joking around the other day. I was like talking to the microphone. No, it's real. I think it was real. Okay.
Okay, for 4 days today we have head coach Aaron Kinberger, Danny Brinkman, Maddie Hall, and Paxton Duran. Coach, you start with an opening statement and we'll take questions.
Obviously, you know, that ended our season and Maddie's career, but I feel like we've had such a great fight throughout the entire year, and today we just, you know, couldn't put runs on the board, and you know, we took the loss that ended it.
Maddie, for you, there's certainly a struggle against UCO in both days. What maybe made those struggles for you?
I mean, a little bit's emotional, and it's always going to be when you're, you know, in the position I'm in. You know, umpires have checks zones. They came out hacking. They just came out and attacked me both days. You know, I did what I could do in that moment, and they just put up hits.
Maddie, certainly a lot of emotions for you post-game. What was kind of going through your mind, not only as you walked through the line, hug coach, and saw all of your family and friends?
You know, it's hard to go. It's hard to go, and it's certainly emotional, but I tried to keep a clear mind as I could in that moment, you know, to stay strong for my team, and tried not to put tears on for everybody, but, you know, I had a great career, and I have a great team I went out with. Like I told them in the huddle, I said, if I was going to go out with anybody, it wanted to be this team this year. I couldn't be prouder of what we did this year.
Danny Schrock certainly dominated really all tournament. It seems like she worked the outside a lot yesterday, the out and in sometime today. I know she got a lot of pop-ups. What made Schrock so strong?
I think it was just the fact that we just didn't make the adjustments we needed to as soon as we needed to. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, Maddie got Pitcher of the Year in First Team All-Conference for a reason. Like, you know, I think Maddie can outpitch Schrock any day of the week, but, like, when we don't make adjustments to the plate, then I think that's what really gets us. So,
Coach, I know after the win against Minot last night, you wanted to make some adjustments as far as batting. Do you guys feel like you guys took stronger swings today than last night?
I mean, I think clearly we didn't make as much adjustment as we needed to early on in the game, but you know, I'm proud of the way the kids got up there, and I don't think that any of them were intimidated or backed down for a second. I think we were maybe still a little over aggressive for the umpires' strike zone. I think the umpires all week have been completely opposite of what we've seen all year. I think every coach has sat here and probably said the same thing. It's not an excuse. We should make an adjustment. We should have had a little bit more focus at the plate and make her bring it on a little bit better.
As far as Kern, how proud of you are you of Kern?
Of who?
Kern.
Kern. Oh. Very. I didn't hear what you said. I know who Kern is. I'm very proud of Caitlin Kern. I respect her heart and her just she just dedicates herself to us day in and day out. I mean, she busts her tail in the outfield. She busts her tail in the cage, and you know, my gut screamed her name after Maddie because Maddie and Paxton both throw hard, and they both throw very similar pitches: curveballs, screwballs, rise balls. And I just felt like Caitlin would rattle that cage a little bit with a slower pace and some movement. And then it was game plan, like for her to go through the lineup one time. I think she went one time and maybe one or two batters, and then it was to bring Paxton in to close the door.
Pax, you pitched behind Maddie all season long. What did you maybe learn most from Maddie?
What I'm going to take a lot from is like the mental side. She's very confident and composed all the time, and that's one thing I really need to work on. That's what I took a lot from, is how she presents herself. When something's going amazing and she's throwing a perfect game or people are hitting her, she's the exact same person all the time.
Coach, obviously you lose a lot in Maddie. Can you talk a little bit about her, but also about when they're announcing your team, freshman, sophomore? I mean, can you just talk about looking forward? I mean, obviously you still have a very young team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to miss Maddie, but Maddie's not going anywhere. She's going to stay on and help our pitching staff and our offense and our defense and all aspects. She wants to get into coaching, and this is where better than here. I'm very excited for her handing the ball off to Paxton and watching Paxton grow as a pitcher, along with Jordan Jones and Caitlin Kern and whoever else we decide to bring in as part of the staff. But I think that Maddie and our upperclassmen have done such a great job of guiding these younger players to understand what it takes to get here, and clearly they can see for themselves what it's going to take to get here and beyond for next year. So I'm very excited, very optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I think that I'll take any one of those kids any day, anywhere we go.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Yeah.